All right, here we go. What's up, folks? I'm Natureboichuck, and this face you see right now is pure excitement. I got two boxes in my hand here. And you see limited and limited. These are the Nike Dunk Lows and the What the Dunk. Guys, I'm just trying to ball on a budget, but these shoes were extremely expensive, and I can't keep both. So I'm gonna need you guys' help today. And if you're in the market for them, let's decide together on which one's gonna be the best pair for you and what's gonna be the best pair for me in this episode of Ballin on the Budget coming up next. Well, these things are nasty. I'll tell you this, guys, these two pair of shoes probably had one of the most chaotic releases of this year, and it's in October. Now, the shoes were in collaboration with Flight Club, Doaf, and Division Street, with all the proceeds going to the University of Oregon student athletes, which is something that, you know, I can kind of vibe with itself. The price of these both shoes were $275. They were released in one of the 4 main brick and mortar stores of Flight Club. Now, what made this a lot weirder was because the Goat app actually released the sneakers early in both colorways, home and away, but you had to get a book with it. Now, that retail price on the Goat app at that particular time with the book was $500. So let's get into the details, guys. We're gonna start with the away pair. Ooh, we're gonna move the home right here to the side. This is gonna be the away pair of the Nike Dunk What the Duck. And man, let me tell you something. One thing I noticed right off, that white contrast does stand out phenomenal on this pair. And we're gonna start with the bottom sole. You're gonna see the translucent, almost lemon colorway right here on the bottom. Whew. That is smoking hot. And on the bottom portion here on the opposite, you're gonna have almost a lime green. And this is gonna be what you see on both pairs here. Now, I do like the way that settles out. That is smoking hot. I like the difference in it. And it brings back the rich tradition of the whether it's Kobe's or many other models that Nike has released it. And some other brands are actually picking up on the same thing of sorts too. But on the front toe box of the shoe here, both gonna be white. Front toe tip, you're gonna have almost a different color manufactured into it. Now, what I did read up in, and you guys are gonna see this in another video where I break down the particulars of the away pair, which in renditions, that's the away for us, the jerseys that the University of Oregon football team wore, but it's made up within a lot of historical events. That's gonna be a longer video, and I'll pop that in the top portion of the card so you guys will be able to see it at a later date. Right top portion here, you're gonna have the green and almost camo portion on the front toe box, and here you're gonna have almost the war paint of the feathers of the dunks of the yellow and the black being here. Now, one thing I did notice is your front toe portion on the cover is gonna be fully leather. Okay, as you go around the sides, you're gonna notice right here is gonna be leather. For as the inside, you're gonna have your pant leather, Nike check, green lining across it, and you're gonna see the splatter of the black and white paint being all the way around the sole of the shoe. Now it switches up. As we go back to the back, you're gonna see your nubuck right here in the green, orange, and you're gonna have your words of Nike. Inside portion here, you're gonna show your black nubuck and your gray. Now this gray portion right here has almost like a reflector in it and the kind of materials, but that goes off one of the snow versions, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, of one of the jerseys of the away. So that's implanted there. And you're gonna have your green lining, which is gonna be the stitching that's gonna follow all the way around the side of the shoe itself. Now reversing to the opposite side. One thing you're gonna notice right off is inside of the shoe, you're gonna have your yellow once again, but you have black on the opposite side here. Now, on the front toe box, as we go from here to white, it contrasts, goes all the way up. You're gonna see your yellow covering being there. And right there, ducks of a feather, logo there being in green. Opposite side here, it's gonna be different. You're still gonna have your white toe box going over the white laces, but you're gonna see there, you're gonna have your Nike, standard Nike check label being there, and 2024 what the? 2024 what the? Now, I'm looking at both of these shoes right now, and let me tell you something, it's a lot to grasp in, but as we go through them, I think you'll probably make your decision once we get done with the home, but man, right now it's gonna be very, very hard. for my decision. Now, flipping to the opposite side of the shoe, which is going to be the left side, you'll notice right there in the inside, you're going to have your black nubuck being here, soft material, pan leather, white check. And, I'm sorry, it's not pan leather. It's going to be almost like a, I wouldn't say like like the cement type texture that you'll find on the Jordan 3s. That's going to be right there. Ooh, that is absolute nice. But you're going to have a small lining of pan leather looping all the way around here, going back around the opposite side of the shoe, a different texture being there, which is going to be leather, pan leather check being back there too, and your lace swaps. Green, yellow. That's gonna be hard once you put those in. And you're gonna see the ducks of a feather label being on the back portion of the heel of this one. So this is gonna be how it looks. Oh my God. The away pair is super special to me right off the back. I can tell you that right now. I don't know. It's just, I think the contrast of both of these shoes just looks ridiculous. That's the inside of both, so you guys can both see the insides of it. Now, as far as the outsides, here you go. Look at that. This away pair looks redonkulous. Let's see if I can flip it around so you can see both of them. There we go. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. This is going to be, of course, the away pair. Now, I know this is going to make you guys' decision hard, but let's go ahead and move to the home pair. Now, this home pair, I have not looked over yet. It was fresh out the box. I was super excited to look at them because it's a lot of different material changes from the front portion of the shoe, unlike you have in the away pair, and I'm glad they did it that way. So this is the What the Dunk home. Now, of course, if you skipped ahead in this video, we've already went over the What the Dunk away colorway, and now we're going to be on the home. Now, one thing you're going to notice here, guys, straight off the bat, the full front portion of this shoe, all the way around to the mids right here, it's all nubuck. This is going to be all nubuck material. You're going to have your Nike check that's going to be right there in the yellow. The bottom base sole of the shoe is going to be a translucent black, which is going to be identical to the right side of the sneaker itself. Now, coming around the top portion of the sole, you're going to see it's going to be lime green all the way around here, right? So hopefully you guys can see that contrast of lime green. But on the right side of the shoe, you're going to have almost like a duck yellow, duck boot yellow, wrapping all the way around that. Oh my goodness. So I like the way they switched up the soles on the home. Vice versa, on the way, you had this splattered paint along the white with the black splattered paint, which is still great, but I like the way they did that. Let's go back to the left side of the shoe. You're going to have your pan leather chrome Nike check that's going to be in there too. The material here is going to be a nubuck mixed in with some other material there. You're going to see the chrome feathers as the chrome helmets of University of Oregon football team. And what's different too is right here on the eyelets, you're going to have some more pan leather there, but you're going to have nubuck that's going to be right here on that side portion of the shoe itself. Going around to the back, you're going to have your pink ducks of a feather that matches with the Nike check, which the Nike check is going to be a mixture of nubuck and some plastic material looks like on there too. Your standard Nike check, Nike logo. But on the right side of the shoe, unlike this one, whoa. So you're going to get two lace swaps with these. This is going to be the neon yellow, almost looks like, and this is going to be the hyper pink. Let's see if you get two on this one. No. So we must have had three on the away pair. Let me double check and make sure. No, only two lace swaps on the away pair. It's three lace swaps on the home pair. That's awkward. Anyway, you're going to have your yellow that's going to be on the right side of the shoe. And I love this portion of the home. You're going to have your nubuck also. You're going to have your thicker piping here, which is non-reflective, or is reflective, I'm sorry. But look at that yellow nubuck right there with the Oregon duck green being on the Nike check and pan leather with this duck yellow on the bottom. Oh man, then you have the patent leather with the chrome right there with the stars on it. This pair looks nasty. Look at that right there. That's why I said this is gonna be an absolute tough decision. The home pair looks freaking crazy. Now, I like the way they did the patent leather Nike check there too. It's not yellow, it looks almost like a gold. If that's the right thing, then you're gonna have your neon green small Nike check, which is gonna be right there at the top portion, bottom portion there too, of the front of the toe box. And like I said, you're gonna have reflective with these shoes themselves on the home pair. No reflective on the away pair. Now, I'll do some more tests to make sure, guys, but from what I've seen with online sources, you're gonna have a reflective pair on the front piping of this shoe all the way around the Nike check on the home pair. I have not seen any indication that you'll have some reflective on the away pair. Now, if there is, guys, please put it in the comment section so the followers and subscribers will be able to see that info. But as of right now, it's no reflective on it. So that is it for us, the details of the shoes themselves. Now let's talk about wearability. Now, before getting into wearability, we got to look at the state of the market for the people who have not purchased this shoe yet. I'm a size 10, so on the market track of these two sneakers, that's going to be somewhere around $530 to $550. If you're in the bigger sizes, you are possibly looking at somewhere from around $600 to $700. With some of the smaller sizes, under size 10, it's going to be somewhere around the 480s to in the upwards of 510. Switching over to the home pair. The home pair, I feel like it's going to be more of a wearable shoe with almost anything. I know it has a lot of crazy colors on it, but it's something about a shoe with darker contrasts like you'll find here that you can mix up so much more. And I might be speaking for myself, but of course, black pants, bam, kills it with the check. Any kind of khaki pants, dark khaki, bam, check. Any kind of rip type skinny jeans, black, it can be charcoal colorway, it can be freaking neon colorway, it can be yellow, it does not matter. Bam, it's gonna be working for you guys. Even if you wanna throw something crazy in with some skinny jeans, right? And the green and the black splatter on them, or you can go with some dark green splatter on them, bam. Or you do any kind of paint on your jeans that matches any portion of the shoes, you are gonna absolutely kill it and steal the show with the home pair. You guys might be saying right now, Nature, it sounds like you've made your decision, and I hope you guys have. So if you have made your decision, hopefully you have put it in the comment section, guys. What I'm gonna do is go back and tally up those comments, guys, and we're gonna see which one was more favored, the home pair or the away pair. But my decision personally, hey guys, you know what? After taking careful consideration, I am going to make my decision. And after looking at it, I'm gonna go with the home pair. I am going to go with the home pair. Guys, it is just something about this nubuck and the piping around the front portion of this shoe with the different contrasts as far as the bottom soles, wrapping around the soles with the Nike checks on the front, which both have it. But the pink laces, the pink Nike check, and you going back around to the opposite side where you almost got that duck green and that duck boot yellow. I keep messing up boot for some reason. Duck boot yellow. Oh my God. Look at that chrome right here. I am staying with the home team. I'm a kind of home team type guy, even though I'm a fan of Alabama and they just keep losing this year. But guys, my decision is made. Hopefully you have made your decision, guys. If you have found any kind of help out of this video in particular, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm Natureboichuck, and I'm taking my home pair and leaving. I'll see you next time on NBC TV. Peace.